Hi there, quick video today on making and purifying beef tallow. Now basically tallow is just rendered fat. Of the UK ones available in any number, the beef one is the best one as I understand it, and that's what I'll be using today. You could of course do this on a campfire, but as I'm at home with a little bit of urban bushcraft vibe, I'm doing it on a little gas stove. I'm a lucky boy, I've had plenty collected for me, and what I'm going to do is chop this up finely. I'll chop as much of the meat off as I can, but it's not vital that you get all of it off because, like I said, we're going to be purifying it at the end. So sure, like I said, if you can get some of these big bits of red meat off, then it's all well and good, but when you get to the fat, that's the sort of size that you're looking for really, something like that. And there we have 775 grams of fat to process. And now we're going to get the primus on and start slowly heating it in batches. So I'm going to put like that amount in to start with. Just turn that heat down a little bit. So what's going to happen is the solid bits will go crispy and they'll release this kind of sort of golden coloured liquid into the bottom. After about 5 or 6 minutes or so, you can see that the level of the liquid's risen markedly and there's a lot more crispy bits. This is pretty much ready now, so what I'll do, I'll get a sieve and a muslin and we'll strain this into a container. Tell this muslin's been used a lot, it's the state of it. Right, in they go, and then we're going to just wait for the liquid to come through. That's 400 millilitres of liquid and predictably 400 grams as a solid. And now we go through the simple process of getting rid of the meaty odour. And that method just simply involves heating some of this with water and salt. So to do this, you scoop some of the stuff you've already prepped out, pop it in your container, it's going on the stove, then add a good slug of water and a good shot of salt. And then as before, gently heat it. And it'll go from this to this quite quickly. And have a container or two ready to put the liquid in. So I've switched the gas off now and I'm just going to let it cool a little bit before I put it in the plastic container I've got out. And now we simply pour it into our chosen container and let it solidify again. And even now you can see what's happening, it's separating out, that's exactly what we want. And then obviously once it solidifies you're left with the tallow on the top and the liquid at the bottom. And also the salt has drawn a lot of the impurities into that bit as well, so we're just going to drain it off. And also just give the base a little scrape just to get any impurities off that have stuck to it where the water's been in contact. Then you just rinse and go again, quite literally, and then just keep going until it turns a nice light white colour and stops smelling of meat. So we've got the before and after here. This is the stuff that needs processing and this is tallow that's been finished off. It's nice and white and has no odour, so obviously if you're making something like candles or soap, that's what you want. I'd love to tell you how much I've finally finished up with, scraping the bowls out and stuff, but this is the second time a hedgehog's attacked this, even with a lot of wood on the top, and eaten some.